Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for all my Pisces. We're going to do a couple things today. I have some letters, some initials, and some numbers for some clues or evidence. And I also have my tarot dice. So we're going to use some of those today as well. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium. I am a professional intuitive life and love coach full-time. I hope you enjoy this reading today. If you're returning, welcome back to my Pisces. Let's get started with we're going to put some energy on this table today. Let's just get some of these dice. I haven't used these in a while. I kind of forget. I have so much stuff. Like I just have all kinds of stuff in my collection, right? So these are so much fun. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What is this? All right. These are my wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of wands. That is my sun. And I have a... Yikes, these are hard to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of wands. Okay, that makes sense because it's a change of direction, right? So, all right, so 8 of wands and 9 of wands and my sun. So we're going to come back to these in a minute, okay? I just want to, we'll come back to those. I'll see what I feel. Let's see. Let's just put these this way. All right, there we go. All right. And let's get a handful of letters and numbers. Now, these could be connected to you. They could be somebody that's coming into your life. They could be in your life now. They're just some clues, just a little bit of evidence that I want to put on the table. If you find this is helping you or you enjoy seeing these, comment below, let me know, give me some feedback, and we can, continue adding them if they're helping you, okay? So I have the letter R. I have a C. I have an S. I have an E. Now I have 2 E's. So whenever I have 2 of something, I always feel like that's a little bit more important, like kind of Spirit's way of saying, hey, I got 2 E's. I have a J trying to jump out. I have a U. I have an M. Lots of letters. I have a Q. I have a T. We'll put that guy over here. I have an X. I have the number 8. Could be August. Could be 8 weeks, the 8th of the month. I have 2 U's. I have a W. W. I have another R. So we have 2 R's today. And I have a K. All right. So those are just a handful of clues, okay? That's all they are. Let's get some cards going. Spirit, I'm here with my Pisces. If you could please share with me any messages of guidance, I am listening for you now. I'm just going to take these randomly because they're too big to shuffle. I want you now. I want you now. Okay, the number 26. Look at that, like the universe has sent me to you. I want you now. Either I want you to come to me or I need you in my life now. Let's get another one of these. They're so pretty. Shadows, the number 21. This feels like torture. Maybe I'm waiting. Maybe I'm waiting for somebody. All right, let's see. Let's get one more of these. Number 39, comparison. Nobody could ever take your place. Okay, so maybe we are struggling with somebody that we're not in a connection with right now. Maybe we are soulmates in separation. All right, so let me go back to this for a second. For 9 of Wands, a long road, right? A sudden shift of direction and maybe a burst of energy with that sun. Maybe we do have a, I don't know, somebody coming back around, or I've been waiting for somebody to make a decision on this connection. I've been waiting for somebody to express their feelings, something like that. Let's see what the cards are saying so I can start to see where I'm headed with this. Okay, Spirit, please share with me. Please share with me. I have to tell you that there's a couple letters that are really jumping out at me today. I mean, they all have meaning, but this one jumped out. J jumped out of my hand. I mean, it literally just fell out of my hand. And I'm also kind of a little bit obsessing over this TR over here. I don't know why. I just feel like I keep going back to this TR, TR, TR. So I just feel like those letters in particular are very strong to me right now. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have? I have an Ace of Cups, feelings, right? I have strength, and I have a Nine of Pentacles, secure. So somebody wants to make you feel secure. I have a feeling like somebody is ready to finally express their feelings. I feel like it's been a long road with this person. I feel like I've either waited around for this person, I've been waiting and patiently, just kind of letting them get process like that we are meant to be together. But I do feel like there's tremendous feelings, and part of me feels like I'm ready to share those feelings with that ace. Let's keep going. I have a hermit. Maybe they've been giving a lot of thought to they don't want to be alone anymore, that they're tired of traveling this journey alone when they have this beautiful person who they could share their life. Yeah, the burden of being alone. They don't like being alone. Okay, so now they're starting to realize, like, why am I alone when I have this beautiful person out there that would love to be with me and wants to be with me? So I think that is going on. Spirit brought you guys together for a reason. Maybe this person has had to take some time to, I guess, realize what this connection was and not take it for granted. Spirit just said, I do feel like it's coming back around. Either we've been, soulmates in separation or a temporary separation, or they just haven't committed on the level that we've wanted them to up until now. But I really feel like they're ready to, I guess, say what they feel. Maybe you've been waiting. They've been feeling stuck. Okay. Isolating. Patience. You've been waiting. You've been waiting, right? Maybe you feel like this person has put you in limbo. Maybe you feel like this person is asking too much of you, even like, will you wait for me a little bit longer? I want to get some feelings. I just want to see possibly what this person is feeling, if this is like a separation or, like, are they coming back? Anything like that. Let me just jump ahead for a second. Let's see. Tired of the isolation. With you, the world disappears. Okay. They feel like they're in a different place when they're with you. Maybe you take away their anxiety, or their, they feel safe when they're with you. Something like that. It was bad timing. Maybe what we had the first time around was bad timing. I can't explain why I hurt you and why I went away and isolated myself. All right. So this person probably walked away. This person probably ghosted you, or didn't explain what they were feeling, why. Usually they run away because they're hurt. They're scared to be hurt, something like that. You deserve someone so much better. So I do feel like they pushed you away, even for your own sake, like they knew they couldn't give you. My ex is jealous. Maybe now they're jealous. Maybe you've been trying to move on. I wasn't ready to commit. Okay. Maybe you've been trying to move on. I'm making someone else my priority. Maybe there was somebody else involved. Let's keep going. It's bottom of the deck. Spirit said, I'm living in regret. I'm living in regret. I have a feeling you have somebody that's longing to be with you. Okay. A little bit of I definitely, I'm going to say longing for what we had, like, I screwed up, I made a mistake, or I took you for granted. I pushed you away. I know I didn't give you a good enough reason, and I asked you to give me time, something like that. But let's see where we're headed. Now, I'm going to do some signs. It could be this person, signs. Let's just see if these connect to you. I have a Cancer. It could be an Aquarius. I have a Sagittarius. So those are just some additional clues for some of you. Some of you, it might not connect. Some of you, it will. Okay. Spirit, where is this connection headed? And what do you want from us from this connection? Is this where is it headed? Where are we going? I have a Four of Pentacles, a sense of like, I don't know, almost the sense of I'm trying to regain strength. Like I'm trying to pull myself together. I have a Knight of Cups. I still have feelings for you, for sure. Five of Wands. I don't want to fight anymore is how that came into me. I don't want to battle my feelings. I don't want to push my feelings away anymore. Sometimes it takes a break from each other to realize that we still have incredible feelings. I have a feeling this person's coming back into your life. Okay. I have a feeling like this person wants back in. Now, they could have hurt you. They could have walked away. There could be all kinds of stuff going on. All I can tell you is that they've been trying to pull themselves together, and they are tired of battling. They're tired of fighting, like either you guys have been fighting, or they're tired of fighting themselves, trying to, I don't know. They're thinking about you all the time. They're thinking about the time that you had together. What did I say a minute ago? They're longing for what we had. Okay. So whatever you had, that is what they think about. All right. They're longing for what you guys had together. And that's what they're missing. They're like realizing a Four of Wands. Maybe they weren't ready to commit. Maybe they freaked out at the thought of they were, headed into a serious relationship. And now they've given it some thought and said, if that is what if that is what we're going, for me to come back, like you might not take this person back unless they're willing to commit on some level. Okay. So they know that. So if they come back, they know that they're agreeing to being in a real committed relationship. Otherwise, they're not going to open that door again because they know that that's what you want. So I think that is what's happening. I really do. I've got a King of Cups in the bottom of my deck right now, too. So I think that they've realized they love you. I think that they realized, that they really do love you. And, they're maybe backpedaling. I got bottom of the deck. I've got a Lover's card. Maybe they've realized that there's no one else like you. I'm going to put in the category of they have come to some kind of place in their head that when they come back this time, they're ready to commit. When they come back, you might have pushed them away because you guys weren't in alignment with, I'm not interested in just like dating somebody forever, like that doesn't do anything for me, and they're like, well, I'm not ready for anything more. And it was like a test of wills or a game of chicken, and then they go out there and they're alone and they're missing what you had together, and they're realizing that, why am I fighting this? Why am I fighting something that was so good? Number 43, I've been going through this kind of maze to try to find my way back to you is how it's come into me. Like, it feels like it's a little bit of a, like, how do I find my way back to you? How do I find my way back to what we had and make it right again? I like that. This is coming into me as I'm still observing you, and I'm looking at number 44. I'm looking at everything you're still doing. Like, there's a part of me that they're not missing a beat, whether they're following you on social media, they're talking to friends, they're talking to people that you know mutually. Like, I feel like you're still under a microscope with what this person knows about what's going on in your life. So they're not missing anything. This is so cute. Look at that. They want to be loyal. You know, like if they come back, it's like, oh, it's like this lost puppy. They're a lost puppy, you know, like they're that love sick puppy, right? Like I'm lost without you. And I realized, you know, it's kind of pathetic, but it's cute in a way. Like I can't live without you, you know, like I need you in my life and I want you in my life. And I want to be there for you, you know. So there's, you know, sometimes I don't know, people, I'm just going to say people. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. Sometimes people have to be like shaken a little bit. Like, you know, like, what are you doing? You know, like, what did you think was going to happen when you kept telling me over and over again that you didn't know what you wanted? You know, you're surprised that I turned around and said, well, I'll tell you what, when you figure it out, let me know. What did you think was going to happen? You know, so you know, sometimes people have to be shaken up a little bit to realize what they have. And maybe that's what we've gone through in this connection. But I've got somebody who's longing for you and I guess are ready to, you know, say or prove to you that they really do want you in their life and that is it's imperative to them. They want to fight for you. Five of Wands. Look at this. I mean, literally, you know, I mean, if they're, you know, maybe there's somebody else involved, you're dating other people, or they're trying to win you back, something like that. But Five of Wands, you know, is kind of a battle, right? Four of Wands. I do see a future. I mean, it's cute because it's a tree house. But it's building a life together. It's building a life. It could be building a home. It could be building our future together. Six of Cups. Like you're all I'm thinking about, you know, like it is, I can't get you out of my mind. I can't stop thinking about what we had. Okay. And there are those relationships that we take a break from each other. That's all. We take a break and we're alone. And when the pain becomes so great that we miss each other so much, that's when some of these relationships come back together. So it is, I think it's a reconciliation. I think it's a positive reconciliation. I think it's for the right reasons because somebody has learned their lesson or really come to a place in their heart where they know what they want. So I think it's a positive. You caught me and I don't know how to act. Maybe there was something that happened. Maybe there was a reason that you pushed this person away. I want to speak my truth to you. That's exactly what's happening. Okay. They're going to step forward. They may have a tail between their legs. They may, you know, apologize. They may have, you know, tears in their eyes when they let you know that, you know, they made a big, huge mistake. Marry me. Maybe they are, you know, you're right. You deserve a commitment on whatever level it is, whether it's you're the only one, we're exclusive, I will never be with anybody else, you know, whatever the commitment is between the two of you. So that's important. You still make my heart skip a beat. That's nice. Let's see. It's you and me forever. So there's still this feeling of, where's my card? My Six of Cups, right? My Six of Cups says to me, you know, it's, I just keep thinking about us, right? I just keep thinking about, you know, all that we had, or I fantasized about us and I want us to be together, right? I want us to be together. You know, you could longingly look at another couple and be like, I miss my person, right? I miss my person. I want to be with my person again. Nine of Pentacles. I need to know that they're not going anywhere. Okay. I need to know that it's going to continue to grow. It's secure. I need you to be honest with me. I think your person's ready to step up and be truthful. I think your person is ready to, you know, just admit what it is that you guys have been going through, and that's okay. It's part of your story. It's your journey. It's nobody else's. So, you know, people go through ups and downs. It's okay. Yeah. Ooh, I have a tower in reverse, but that came into me as I've changed. You know, I've changed. I'm through whatever it was that was interfering in this connection. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. And I have a commitment. I think that this person is ready to commit. I really do. I don't know what level you guys are at, but it is a talk about, I want to be with you. Okay. Whether it's a formal commitment, I've just come to this place where all I know is that I want to be with you. I want to love you. I don't want to be without you. All of those things are coming into me today. So I think we have a true reconciliation. I will say that. I will say, but I feel like it's for all the right reasons. I think that you had to go through what you went through in order to allow this love to grow and to appreciate it Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if you'll be hearing from your person soon who they really, really want to talk and they really have something to say, which is even more important. So let's thank Spirit for this reading together. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.